Hi, I'm Julie Kirkland, and in this video I will be demonstrating using the chemistry analyzer, our IDEX Catalyst 1 machine here, and this is the one we will be using. The first thing I will show you is our sample that we'll be using for our Cat 1 is right here in our whole blood in our container right there, specifically for this machine. And the two samples that we will be running today is our lights panel, our electrolytes panel, and a Chem 17 panel. So from here on our Vet 1 lab station, I've already sent over from the patient's chart the lab set that we're going to be running. So I'll select that and then I will hit run. Okay. Then from here, I'm going to be selecting the machines that we'll be running our tests on. And in this case, I will be running the Catalyst 1 as well as a ProCyte today, which we will be using with our EDTA sample for our patient. So after we've done that, I have all of my sample here. I'm going to set up our machine Catalyst 1 first. So I make sure all of my pipettes are located here in full and there's no other samples located in any of the trays. I will take the sample that we're going to be using our whole blood of and set this right in the chemistry tray. I'll show you. So I remove the green top, like so. And then right here in the tray, we will set the sample directly in as is. Make sure it's firmly seated. Okay. The next sample we will be doing is our CBC, so I will place that in the machine as well while we wait. That's our CBC sample. And then we're going to be placing our two testing samples that we're going to be running, which is our Chem 17 and our lights panel slides in the actual Cat 1. So I open the lights panel first. It looks like this. I will pull back this little black tab that you see there. And then from here, set the slides directly into the slotted tray. I'll show you. So like this, they set directly right into their space. And then I pull backwards to release their cap. And I'll do the same with the Chem 17 panel. Open. Pull back on the piece right here. And now I'll set this directly on top of my sample slides that we already set in, on top of the lights panel, and pull back. Okay. Gently fan them out just to make sure everything's seated correctly and straight and organized. Okay. We've done so there. And I'm going to shut this machine. I'm going to select run on this device button right here for our start, as well as run on our machinery. I'm going to close my CBC panel piece and also select start there. And we've started on both of the machines now. They're both running. And as you can see here on the Vet 1, both panels have been started as the ProCyte says busy, as well as our Catalyst 1. So we're running our chemistry and our CBC panels, and we'll let you know the results in just a moment. As soon as a CBC sample is completed running in-house on our ProCyte DX, the sample tray does come out and you can see your sample here and you can remove it at that point and press close, and that's complete for the CBC. At this point, our chemistry, which is our Catalyst 1, has completed. So we open our tray here. We remove our sample piece that we were using and discard, which I'm going to put over here. Then in this slot right here, where you see we have missing pipettes, we're going to now go ahead and refill any of those missing items so that it's ready to use on the next use. So we've now placed all of the pipettes in. So we have a full stocked ready drawer for the next sample that we're going to run. Make sure there's no pieces of blood or dried material left behind or residue, and if there is, we can use an alcohol swab to gently wipe down any materials at that point. But otherwise, we are done with our Catalyst 1 at this point. And if we go back to our Vet 1 here, you can see by pressing our patient right there, viewing the test, it'll show us our entire result panel that we just received. So we have what we ran on our ProCyte DX, which is our CBC panel, right here. as well as what was run on our Catalyst 1 panel. When we select Catalyst 1, we can see our entire chemistry panel that we just received. And that is how you run a chemistry in-house as well as a CBC in-house on our IDEX machines. Thank you.